Hey guys, doing laundry. Bummed out today. Waiting to hear back from the mechanic to see how much the repairs are going to be. So I'm trying to keep my head up. Laundry today, groceries, piddling around. The normal Saturday, not much going on. Nice hair. Okay, so we're outside of Andrew's Service Center in Thief River Falls. I just gave them a big long list of stuff I needed to be looked at. It's quite a bit, so we'll see what happens. Andrew, the guy that owns this, it seems like a really nice guy, came highly recommended. So got to get a hotel, the whole nine. If y'all are frequent viewers of the channel, you know that. But anyway, stay tuned. Can you guys hear that? That front end. That's one of the things I'm getting looked at. You know, Wolfie are just getting back from Andrew's Service Center, and that's the noise. I hope you can hear it. Okay guys, hey, just wanted to get you updated and caught up with what's going on with the Betty Lou, my 1986 Sunland Express. If you're a longtime viewer, you know that I live in a small RV. My name is Hobaugh. I'm 53 in a week, and I've been doing this for a few years. Wolfie and I travel around the country, and we started a YouTube channel about a year ago to show people how to tool around the United States and hopefully Canada soon, and live in a car, truck, or RV or van. So as I mentioned previously in the start of the video, I was calling for mechanics. I'm actually going to do it's on my list of, you know, how do you find a mechanic, what are the questions to ask, how do you do that with confidence? Because honestly, when I'm in Louisville, when I'm in Danville, Illinois, when I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina, I have a ton of mechanics because those are kind of my home bases. I can go to, I don't even have to look, I just dial on my phone. When I am 45 minutes from Canada, in a strange place around people that I don't know, what are you gonna do? You know, of course you got the internet and all that. But anyway, that'll be coming up soon. Super helpful. I've got that down to an art, I think. So yeah, it's scary. And if you are a new subscriber, please consider subscribing. We're doing really well. We're inching up towards 550. It's really cool to see the growth of the channel. It's been slow and steady. I have a friend who's been doing this for about 2.5 years, and they have 1,000 subscribers. We've been doing this, you know, less than a year, almost a year, and we're pushing towards 550 and 600. So slow and steady as she goes. Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification button so you can get when Wolfie and I make videos. So just want to really quickly summarize what I asked for at the mechanic. And again, I called 4 or 5, maybe 6, but only talked to 4. With an RV, no one wants to work on an RV. Unless you go to an RV or a diesel truck place, and you can pretty much count on those prices being crazy high. But the other thing that's a really cool pattern is that there's always one guy or gal. It's always been a guy, but I'm sure there are women out there that do it too. Small guy. When I pulled up at his place, he had boats, Jeeps, bikes, RVs, cars, trucks, SUVs, everything. And I asked around at work. Luckily, my buddy Dakota said, he's a race car driver and works on stuff. And he said, look, you know, I that's what I do when I'm outside of work. And, you know, I trust him because he's a really good guy. I've known him for a few months now. And he knows his little area of Thief River Falls in northern Minnesota. So he gave me the name, and ironically enough, I had Andrew's Service and Radiator on my list, and he was like, dude, if I can't fix it myself for one of my buddies, I take it to Andrew. He's like, I send people there all the time. He's got good reviews on Google. It's someone else that I knew, and again, someone else I knew at work was like, yeah, that's the guy. Also had a few other recommendations, but I called them all and they all said, no, I'm not going to do that. And God bless the people who were trying to help me. So anyway, so I talked to Andrew. honestly, you know, when your business is full, whether it's a restaurant or if you're a private investigator, if you have people waiting to get in to see you, that's where I want to be. And Andrew was a busy guy. I had to actually schedule a time, which is wonderful, to come in, and so he could look at the Betty Lou. And he, you know, looked under the front end, and he goes, "Yep, I don't, you know." And here's the list. Here's a list of things, and it's pretty substantial. But you know, the time to get your rig, your RV, your car fixed is when you're in town. Because at one point before I started my channel, I was in Utah, in the middle of nowhere, and we broke down. And let me tell you, if it wasn't for the kindness of strangers, some really nice old African-American lady in an RV was like, "Sugar, you need some help?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes." That the time to get your rig worked on is now, always now, when you're in a city or a small town or whatever. When you know what I mean? I know that sounds really obvious, but look, you cannot put off maintenance. You cannot do this without money. That is the reason I did this, doing this channel. I've got, I don't know, I mean, you know, 10 grand. And if I had known that, I would have got a different rig. I'm making this thing new. When I sell this, hopefully soon, and go on to something else, the person that, everything that I know about this that's not working well is going to be fixed. So anyway, save your money, put your money into your vehicle. You're going to break down. You're going to have problems. It's a car. So, all right. Tune-up, I asked him to give me an idea what he would charge me for a tune-up. There's a front-end noise. I filmed a little bit of that, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. That either will or won't be in the video. I've got something leaking out of the front. I said that earlier in the video. I think it's oil. Rotate the tires, and since I have dualies, that's kind of a big deal. I'm sure that'll be 120 bucks, but that's fine. Tires are 200 bucks a piece. Check the brakes. That's the standard thing I do. And again, that's probably going to be charged me 50 bucks to pull off the wheels, or maybe not, since he's charged me for the rotation. I don't know. And then there's an engine noise. And then anything else I asked him to go through, you know, take a couple of hours. He's probably going to charge me 100 bucks an hour. Best money I'll ever spent. Just because he's going through it and looking through it for a couple of hours and charging me doesn't mean it's not going to break down. But since I'm a carpenter and I build stuff out of wood and metal, and I have no idea about engines, that's money well spent for me. It'll help me going down the road. Honestly, when I'm going down the road now, since I've had my breakdown with the transmission, every noise, I freak the heck out. And I really haven't had any work done to it since then. So yeah, but anyway, that's it. I'll keep y'all informed and updated. Man, I need some good vibes, guys. I need this not to be another 3 grand, but if it is, it's okay, because I've been working. It's one of those things where I was talking to my friend Danielle on Messenger. We went to high school together, and I love her. She's just an amazing person. Has helped me more than, you know, anyone could or should. But anyway, she's like, "I hate it when you stack money and then something happens." I'm like, "Yeah, me too." And we're both like, "Yeah, but we did stack the money, and now we got that money, and now it's okay that we have to use it." So, you know, it sucks, but it's just one of those things. And I'm teaching you guys that you can't do this without money. That's the number one thing. Anyway, that's stuff for another video. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Smash that subscribe and notification button, like and share, and I appreciate you guys. Remember, you got to get up every single day for the rest of your life and do one thing to get you closer to your dreams. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Look at those tomatoes. They are really producing well. Beautiful stuff, and they taste delicious too. Man, I'm trying my best on this B-roll, guys, but I got this new fancy dancy $200 stabilizer that rotates and, you know, keeps me steady, and it's driving me freaking nuts. It's called a Hobaugh. I know I've talked about it before if you're a regular viewer. I'm working on it, guys. I'm trying.